Yo, hey guys, welcome back to this channel. In this video, we're going to talk about why should you invest into a property. This time around, I have my wife. Last time it was just myself, just talking on the car. So I figured...
Were you?
Yeah. I figured this is coming up from her mouth. So, take it away.
Why, for me, when I first started to invest, I just want to retire earlier. Don't want to work, don't want to stay in a box for 8 hours a day. That's my first initial intention. And I was thinking, okay, that time I was 25, 10 years later, 35, I should have 10 properties, sell 5 of them to cover the mortgage, so pay them all off. That's mine.
Yeah, that was, I remember that meeting. We had...
I haven't met you at that time. No, that was before I met you. There were some
gotcha.
books, that was my plan. And then wanted, okay, keep rolling my property. 10 of them, and then sell 5 of them. Yep.
Sell 5.
Yep. And
Acquire
then those money,
the
pay
profit,
off the other 5.
Pay off these 5.
Yeah.
And you should be able to pay all of this outright.
Yes.
And receiving an income.
Passive income from
Let's
say
5.
300 rental per each, so that's 1,500.
Yeah.
A week.
So that's the idea of it. The idea of acquiring 10 properties. How do you expect to get that 10 properties?
Couldn't, didn't, failed, got failed. But because the thing is serviceability, couldn't make it. And the thing was, our property were negatively geared, and to income become one income. So if all those properties were positively geared and making us money, then I'm sure we have done it. Yeah, I'm sure. So it's okay, we can start now.
Yeah,
so we're starting slowly.
So it's pretty much come down to this, right? So if you think you're a property investor, because we were like that, we were like, yes, we acquire more than 2 or 3 properties. So to us, it's like, yes, we're definitely a property investor. But it turned out to be, it's because financially it was draining. It was it's sort of like a light bulb moment when the broker said, yeah, you're tapped out. Without saying those words, like in a nicer word, is like, yeah, you can't borrow any money. In my mind, it's like, why can't I borrow any more money? I'm like, oh yeah, it turned out to be that I can't even eat, let alone trying to.
Yeah, because the properties are not making you money.
Yeah.
They are doodad.
Yeah, that's a doodad. Yeah, pretty much it's drowning us. Yeah. So, and that's why like, most people look at it, oh yeah, it's great having a property, or negatively gearing. For us, it's negatively gearing doesn't work when you're trying to acquire wealth. So, I mean, go on.
I think negatively geared, it works on if you trying to hold maybe 2 or 3.
And
maximum.
if you still want to be in a job,
work for till you're 65.
Correct. Like
constantly,
if you're
non-stop,
yeah.
because you have to serve your loan.
Correct.
Because
so if you're a high income earner.
Yes, high income earner maybe, but you need to have saving aside. If high income earner, they trying to avoid or get some tax back, that may work. But
Correct.
Everyone's circumstances is different. Talk to your accountant. We're not accounting.
Yeah.
No.
We want lifestyle now instead of lifestyle tomorrow when we're 65.
Yeah, well, now why? Okay, back to our question. Why invest?
Why invest?
So now, at that time, I want to retire earlier. Now I don't work. Now, my reason for investing or having passive income is to spend more time with the kids and the family. Now is the quality time. When I was younger, I was thinking, okay, I should travel more, want to see the world a lot more. But now I think it's the quality time with the family is more important. And the other thing for me is to help out family if they're in, like for example, your parents or some close one, they're sick, they're in hospital. If they don't have money, how can you help? If you don't have money, how can you help?
So money is sort of like, I know it sounded pretty bad, but it makes the world goes around for our lives. Without money, there's only limitation on what you can do.
We don't need a lot. It's not, we're not saying we want to be very rich. It's just normal income, right? We don't need a lot. It's just, to go with the days.
So, I mean, we're still doing all the frugal stuff. We're still buying a lot of discount stuff. We're not we're not doing all the fancy
No.
lifestyle type. We just your average person, I guess. We still go. We go out quite often, but not into lavish lifestyle.
No, we go out often and pack our own picnic.
Yeah.
We pack our own food. We
So-
rarely go out and eat.
So, anything else? Why you wanted to invest in the first place?
Have an option to do whatever I want.
The ability to have a choice if you want to go to work or not.
Yes.
That's what I said.
Okay.
Yeah. So now it's like, if you choose to, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not. It's like I must go to work.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to call in sick tomorrow, that's fine. But at the same time, well, you've been calling in sick in the past 4 years.
Yes. Yes, I'm still sick.
So, anything else? Why?
Don't know. Why? What about you?
No, the ability of spending time, and all depending on what it is that you want. Yeah, like for us, quality time, we in line in terms of that. That we want to spend a lot more time with the kids. The fact that on like if they're having a late night, the next day they go to school or daycare.
Like,
They can go there at 10 o'clock in the morning and it's fine. Like I'm kind of blessed that we were able to do that. That's what property investing can do.
yeah, we don't have to set in a schedule. Not like, okay, every day 9 to 5, I gotta go to work, finish work, pick up the kids, think of what to cook, or already prep the food, and then don't have much time with them or patient. That's the thing. I think sometimes if I were still working full time, I don't think I would have that much of patience to be with them and spend.
Well,
that
we
much of
see
time.
that with a few people that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they work full time.
When
yes.
they work full time and you see the disconnection. Like we see people like on the train and that.
Yeah.
We see the disconnection because
Yes.
like work can take a toll out of your energy.
Yeah, because you use, I think will be 90% of your energy already work during the 8 hours.
Yeah.
And some people, they still have to commute to work an hour each way,
Yeah.
normal in Sydney, 1 hour each way. And then you still have to deal with your kids. Do you have the energy? Do you have that heart for them?
So,
Well, I'm grateful. I have 4 days because they only go childcare for 3 days. I got 4 days with them.
With them.
Yes, because we just want to spend more time with them when they're young, and bond is really important time to bond with them at this moment.
Especially like we look at it, they've got until 5 years of age.
Yeah,
So for the
kindy.
first 5 years of their life, that is their first things, like the first time they walk, they crawl, laugh, talk. First fight, first word. Like you don't miss out in any of those. Like sometimes, what I do, I missed out on all of this because sometimes I actually have to go out and going out for meetings and go out do other things outside of this house. But you didn't miss out in any of those things. All the funny
No,
moments.
I didn't miss out any tantrums.
So, anything else?
Well, I think that is good experience for me to spend time with them.
I think it's because
I don't know how can I do it if I work full time. I just sometimes see parents. Even if I want to choose to work part time only. I'm not going to work full time.
I think it's because, like, from my experience, is both of my parents or parent always wasn't there for me when I was young. Like, wasn't there at all, actually. Like,
Yeah.
it's for you.
Dad always work.
So
Like not much connection with dad. And when dad came home, he's too tired. He's just always
in his own world.
Newspaper.
Yeah, newspaper.
Still
in his own
newspaper
world. Yeah.
at that time.
So,
And not much talking. Dad wasn't talking. I can't remember. Coming from I think it's kind of traditional Chinese background. Never hug, never give a kiss. No, but I do a lot of hugs and kisses with my kids.
So, and taking them adventures. Like, what I love is this. Like, on a midweek, I don't know, Monday or Tuesday or something, we went early in the morning and we can go to the cinema, and we were the only ones as well. We were the only people in the cinema, so without being too crowded. And I like that. I like the fact that first thing in the morning when they're still in a good mood, They were watching a movie, and just after breakfast, it's an activity that you can't really do when you're working full time in a sense.
Yeah.
So,
investment give you, if the investment that works out, okay.
If they're properly creating your passive income, then yes.
If you have enough passive income to pay off your daily expenses, then you have a choice to do whatever you want. You don't have to be fancy. You don't need to buy expensive luxury item. We just buy whatever we can. Now I just think 10 times before I have to buy something. I was thinking to buy a cat toy, but I made one. I made one for my toy out of a stick. See, I saved a few dollars.
$5 is like,
$5. But I'm thinking, well, why do I have to get someone to buy it with a plastic stick that I can pick up a free stick from a tree branch, right? Just downstairs.
From downstairs.
And I have all these herb and feather at home from the kids, like craft stuff.
So.
Yeah, save the environment and save your money. That's just me.
So, depending on your investment. So that's the reason why we created a passive income, why we want having a surplus cash flow from my investment. Because there's little things that you can do. Get to the beach on Wednesday morning or something, when there's nobody else at the beach. That was like the best thing on earth. Yeah. Easy find parking. It works out to be a lot more cheaper than if you're going on the weekend, because in the weekend there's going to be a lot of people over there, and finding parking is so hard. And yeah, it's not as fun when we have the whole entire beach to ourselves. So
yeah.
So that's my thing. So
that's my thing.
Cool. All right. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that. But yeah, that's from my wife's point of view why we choose to invest.
Yeah, I think maybe female's point of view and male point of view is different.
It's a bit different,
right?
Yeah. So it is different.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, share with us. What's the reason of you? What's the reason for investing?
Why do you guys invest?
Yes.
And is your investment actually working?
Yeah.
Is it actually creating a passive income? And if it is, good on you.
And share with us.
Tell us your strategy.
Please.
Yeah. Because we've got a strategy. It's like, okay, then I don't know if anyone actually know this strategy. But yeah, anyway.
Anyway, see you next time.
Bye guys. Bye.
Bye.